Here we are driving down Elm Street. Elm Street runs into Dealey Plaza, which is in the west end of the historic district of downtown Dallas, Texas. Dealey Plaza is often referred to as the birthplace of Dallas. In the 1840s, Dallas founder John Neely Bryant set up a trading post on a bluff overlooking the Trinity River. The plaza itself was built between 1934 and 1940 as part of a city planning initiative. It was named in honor of George B. Dealey, the publisher of the Dallas Morning News and a key figure in the city's civic development. It was styled in Art Deco, and a triple underpass was completed in 1941. The plaza's history was changed on November 22, 1963, when it became the site of the assassination of President John F. Kennedy, as his motorcade traveled through the plaza on Elm Street. Several shots were fired. In November 1993, on the 30th anniversary of the assassination, Dealey Plaza Historic District was designated as a National Historic Landmark. And here we have the Grassy Knoll, which is a small hill that became famous after many witnesses said that the second gunman fired from there, leading to numerous conspiracy theories. The Warren Commission, however, concluded that all shots came from Lee Harvey Oswald in the Texas School Book Depository. John F. Kennedy's memorial was dedicated in June 1970. It is a square, roofless room, 30 feet high by 50 feet wide, and sits in the middle of the block. Visitors enter the room to face a low granite square in which the name John F. Kennedy is carved. This area behind the fence, which was to the front and right of the motorcade, has been subject to the conspiracy theory. The House Select Committee on Assassinations even concluded in 1979 that there was a high probability of a second gunman firing from behind the fence, a finding based on disputed acoustic evidence. The plaque at the Grassy Knoll quotes the final paragraph of President John F. Kennedy's undelivered speech from the day of his assassination. The text speaks about America's role as watchmen on the walls of world freedom and the pursuit of peace. The main entrance to the Texas Book Depository was soon locked after the assassination. Today it is the meeting place for tours, and if you wish to visit the museum, you need to enter through the gift shop near the parking lot. The sixth floor museum opened on February 20th, 1989. The museum's exhibits are on the 6th and 7th floor of the former Texas Book Depository building. There is one main exhibit and several special exhibits which are typically shown or displayed on the 7th floor. The FBI's investigation of the assassination found that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone. The Warren Commission, which included FBI findings, spent nearly a year on its report from November 1963 to September 1964. President Kennedy was pronounced dead at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time on November 22, 1963. Vice President Johnson was sworn in on November 22, 1963 at 2:38 p.m. Central Standard Time aboard Air Force One at Dallas Love Field. The assassination of President Kennedy occurred around 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on November 22nd. Lee Harvey Oswald was captured about an hour and 20 minutes later at a movie theater at 1:50 p.m.